Okay, shows I am live again. Make sure you select down at the settings. It's probably going to revert it to 360. Click on 1080, 60 FPS, or whatever your device supports, because that's what I'm streaming at. So let's try that again. What's up, Jamie Pants? Hog Rider, Derek, Joe Jackson, Mike, John Pod Van Dam, Mr. Slowly. Hope you all are well tonight. Let me go scoop up a little bit of lead. Let's see if I have any lead left. Oh, I don't have any lead left in there. All right, let me go scoop up some lead real fast, and then we'll get back to building. I just want to get the bulletproof glass going, kicking. Oh, rank me. I don't know how to say that. Doggone it, I'm sorry. I caught it at the last second. Thank you for subscribing, and welcome to the channel, the stream, whatever this thing is that we're doing here on the Tube of Views. That's all my iron. Ugh, that kind of stinks too. Do I not have any other forges with any more clay? I think I pumped it all out of them, but we're going to want to use one forge. That one has a little kickstart, but we're going to want to use one forge, one more forge for our bulletproof glass, and it's going to be this one. So let's just get it kicking. I don't know how much of the stuff we're going to need, but we're probably going to need a decent amount. Let's just get that one going. This one has a little bit of wood. We'll put a little bit more in here. Get some more time on it. So is everyone still here? Can you see me? Are we live? I think I got to close that chat and open up the new chat. Anod, what's up? Sale. Okay. All right, so we're back. Ross Jukes, hello. Ross, didn't you and Sarah set up the whole, I think I ask you this every stream, but didn't you set up the Spartan bingo? Right? Or am I thinking of someone else? I get confused easily, Ross. I'm sorry. There's lead right there by our base. Let's just head over there and scoop up some lead real fast. Motorcycles right here. Whoa! Before I go, though, wake me up before you go. I gotta punch this. Don't want to waste any more time on this. We're trying to multiply all this stuff. I got a decent amount of corn and taters now. I'm trying to get to the point where I can be self-sufficient on food and start making better food instead of this canned food that I have to eat 30 of them to become satisfied. Oh, it was not you. Okay. It was Sarah, and I thought it was Sarah and Ross. They're going to come in here one day and say, doggone it, we watch your stream, and we saw your replay, and you're always asking, and it's us. Okay, there we go. Let me drop that off real fast. It's a good thing I didn't drive off because I have the frames still down there, and that ain't good. The super corn, it doesn't look bad, but you still got that food poisoning chance. All right, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm still seeing some pixelation going on over here. I don't want to go to 1080 on my side though. I don't want to take up too much bandwidth or whatever here. Okay. I guess I just put that away for now. We'll save that. I don't think there's a recipe for super corn. Oh, whoa. Oh, no. I saw a recipe. I got excited. But we do have an excess of corn and potatoes now. I just don't know if I have any recipes that I could use this stuff with. Let's see. Oh, I'd need water, wouldn't I? I'd need water. Water. Sham chowder? Can of sham. Wait, what does it take to make a can of sham? Oh, I don't have the, I don't know how to do that. Oh, yeah. Well, we'd never do that. For the bones and the acid and stuff? Wow. Okay. Forget that. Is there nothing else? Can I make nothing else out of all of the stuff that I have here? Grilled meat. Oh, it's because I don't know. I never learned the recipes for this stuff. And that takes mushrooms. Ugh. I never even planted. Did I ever plant the other mushroom? Oh, yeah. There they are right there. They're right above my head. Oh, man. How many mushrooms do I have? I'm going to make all those into seed. Oh, I need clay. We'll get out of here and get that, those resources here in just a moment. Okay, well, forget that. We'll hold off on the food stuff for now. We'll revisit that later, at a later date. But I would like to make some better stuff. Kind of tired of same old. All right, have one more right. I didn't mean to plant it there, but oh well. Yeah, I may be able to make chili dogs. It takes for chili dog, not a chili dog, a chili dog. It takes cornbread. I'd have to make cornbread. Hey, what does cornbread give you? If you make some cornbread, where's my corn? Recipe, cornmeal. Cornbread takes 1 cornmeal and 1 bottle of water. Okay, let's do 20 cornmeal and make a cornbread, just 1 cornbread, real fast, and see what we can do with that. I'm interested. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I do know how to make that. You just have to be in the fire to do it, don't you? We have some bacon and eggs. Cornbread. Just give me 1. It takes 22 seconds to make 1 cornbread, George Dutton. What? Cornbread is bad, but the dogs are good. Yo, I want to see if I have that in my inventory, what else I can make with it. That's what I'm more interested in right now. I'm kind of tired of surviving on canned food. Ugh. Canned food gets old after a while. Wait, did I just stick my cornbread in there? Oh, no, I just left it right there. Okay, recipes. Just a chili dog. That's the only thing you can make. Raw meat, can of chili. I thought I'd saved the cans of chili. I saved 8. Okay, I saved 8. So when we come back, we'll make ourselves some chili dogs to take along with us. But the problem with it is it's not a lot. You know, I'm only going to be able to make 8 because that's all I have for... much longer is it going to take? Oh, there, it's almost done. You know, because I only have 6 cans of what's it called? First and last. Chrome. Welcome. Let's go get ourselves some stuff. Some lead. Well, I hope that didn't goof the whole stream up tonight. They were having to stop it and restart it, and it was scheduled on one, and I canceled that and rescheduled on another. I just don't like that whole the YouTube beta thing. It didn't do what I hoped it would do. I hoped that it was gonna, you know, fix my bitrate issue and accept a higher bitrate, but apparently, you know. So what does it look like in 1080 now in high motion scenes? Oh, I bet it looks extra bad. You know why? You know why it looks extra bad right now? Because I'm set up for video, for recording. I have everything on high. That's how I normally play when I'm by myself or I am recording. I play with everything on ultra or high. Let me turn that stuff off. Now it should look better. It should look like it does normally. My Digital Paradise, Newski, Richard Small, welcome, welcome, welcome. Where am I going here? I'm going to the lead, which is right over here. There's nitrate. I didn't even mark that. We have some nitrate mines, though. All right, here it is. A double node of lead right there. Well, we need the, we don't need the clay quite as much. Derek. Stream's better now in 4K. Yeah, it's not going to look good in 4K because it's 1080. 60 FPS. I don't stream in 4K. I could, but I have the bit rate for it, but I don't know how many people are actually watching that. So I just got a really cool statistic yesterday that I noticed is that 88% of the people watch my videos on a mobile phone. 11.7% watch on a tablet, and 0.1% watch on computer, and 0.2% watch on a TV, right? And then there's a couple little miscellaneous, so forth and so on. Belarius, what's going to happen is that 4K is going to get stretched out on 1080 because I actually play on a 4K. So when I review the streams and videos on my 4K, it looks all stretched out, washed out. The colors don't look nearly as good and so forth and so on, you know. So let me get some bacon and eggs. We're already up to 1100 lead. I don't need a crazy amount of it. I just need some for... I should have drank this mineral water. I just need some for the bulletproof glass. Want to get more of that. I don't know how much I'm going to need, but I think I need more than what I have. Yeah, I was really surprised by that statistic. I was very surprised. So I'm doing a little promo on the, what's it called? The boombox, the bass build. And it gives me a lot of detailed feedback and analytics. And I was really surprised that, you know, 88% watch on phone. It was like 11.7% watch on tablet, and then the rest watch on TV and computer. It's like, I don't watch a whole lot of anything like that, but I certainly don't do it on my phone. If I watch it, it's going to be on my computer. So I guess I'm of the very, very small minority also. You got to get down past this initial layer to get to the lead nodes. Yeah, we'll probably have a pretty small crowd tonight, I would guess, because I didn't schedule this to the last minute. And then I tried to go YouTube beta, and that fell flat. So then I went back to the old way, midstream. I don't know how many people actually got the notification to go off. Now that is, what is this right here? That's just stone. It doesn't look like stone. Hate personified. There are 2 live streams going on? No. There should only be one. Aiko, what's up? You're at a friend's house. Well, enjoy the company, sir. Old Grand Spartan's just trying to get some base building done since Logan 330 and Eric could not stream tonight. We're shooting for tomorrow night. I figured I'd get some solo play done. And I have a real cool idea for something I want to do at a hallway with bulletproof glass. And so we're going to do it tonight. We're going to get that done tonight, some of it, if we can't get all of it done. You know, that's why I'm out here now mining up this lead, so we can just load up the forges with lead. Because the bulletproof glass needs everything. Needs stone, I think sand, lead, iron, clay. It needs every resource to make that stuff. And so we're going to get 2 forges running full time on bulletproof glass to make sure we have enough. And we'll get all creative and crazy. Another thing I need to do is I need to go flower picking, folks. I need to go flower picking. Need to get some chrysanthemum. I need to make some oil and get some paint so we can start painting the place. Yeah, but can you actually click on the other one, or did the other one die? Because that stream key is no longer valid for the other stream, so there's probably nothing there. All right. Astronomy Mom! I just thought that was a very interesting statistic I never would have imagined that the majority of people are watching on their phones or tablets, and only 0.2%. So basically, it was 276,000 impressions had been made, and out of those, here comes a screamer. I think we got enough lead anyway. I got to get out of here before I get trapped in this hole and die. Out of 276,000 impressions, 88% on phone, 11.7 on tablet. Screamer lady's in the hole. Screamer lady down. Motorcycle over there. Got to get to it because we're about to have some baddies rolling up on us. You can click it and watch the replay. Yeah, I need to get rid of that then. But yeah, it should not be live, right? Bob Smith, what up? One of them times out. Yeah. Well, I explained it in the first one while we were doing there. What I need to do is go to my dashboard and just remove that one totally. Oh my goodness, I fell in a hole. Get out of that hole. No bedroll tests. This is just warrior difficulty, right? Warrior is it's very easy. Right, we'll just say that. Warrior difficulty is very easy. There's not a lot of challenge to warrior difficulty. The Mrs. and I are playing on warrior, and she's not, some super player at the game. She's still trying to work out WASD in the mouse at the same time. I don't want to put up, what am I doing there? I don't want to do that. A little bit of clay, we'll let that smelt down. We're going to put a full stack of lead in here, and we're going to go bulletproof glass. Oh, wait a minute. What am I short on? Oh, the sand. So we're going to have to let this smelt for a little while, and then I need to get some stone and turn it into sand. Okay, let me take care of that. If it's still showing the other is live, let me do this. Let me go to my desktop and take that stream down because it should not be live. Where do I even see that? I don't even know where I go to see that. Watch me take the wrong stream down. Rip stream. Now, I don't see two. I only have the one, right? So whatever you're seeing there, I can't change it. All right, we're back. Yeah, Bob, the stream with Logan 330 and Eric is tomorrow. That's tomorrow. My stream here is... I shut all these forges down thinking we were definitely ready for the move. We're not quite ready to move the base yet. We're getting closer. But we're not ready yet. Concrete mix. We need more of that. We need more crushed sand. Whoa. 10,000. Yes. And this one is going to need more wood. We'll stick that amount in there, and we'll cap out these stacks like so. Let me get a little bit more stone. I mean, I don't know how much concrete we're really going to need, but we'll, just to be safe here. Okay, let me stick this stuff away. Do a sort so I can kind of see what I'm left with here. Boy, all that mining and everything we did, and we're almost out of stone again. Ugh. That was a lot of stone we went through. I don't really need anything here. These glass blocks are sort of useless to me. The forged steel I can stick in here. Oh, lights. I almost forgot. Light. Industrial light. Forged iron and electrical parts. Jonathan, hello. Forged iron and electrical parts. So we're finally going to have a use for the electrical parts. Industrial light. I can make 81. Let's make 40. We're going to make 40 of those. And I want to make one of these just to see what it looks like. Just because I'm curious. Okay, our cornbread's ready. We got our chili. I don't know if I need that or not. I don't think I need that. Can of chili. Cornbread. Wait. Oh, cornbread's in the fire. And I ran out of wood. Yeah, we can only make 8. The cornbread is 4, 2, and it's just not worth it anymore unless you got this massive garden of cornbread. Because, you know, my garden's not small. I really haven't done a good job keeping up with it. But it's not a small garden, and it's not easy to come by some of this stuff like it used to be. Have these huge, huge gardens. Okay, that's pumping out. We need to come back. I almost need to set a timer over here so I can remember to come back and put sand in this forge so we can make some more bulletproof glass, because right now we're going to run way, way short. The dog hordes seem normal for Alpha 18 now. Yeah, that's the first one I've had in a while, though. I haven't had one like that in quite some time. There's more rebar, and we could probably... Do we not have any more forges that we could stick some clay and iron in? And there's a little tiny bit of rebar there. We'll just go with what we got. We probably have some over there. Oh, doggone it. Dog horde. Not really. Had one earlier, though, on the today's episode. Almost didn't make it out alive, but I did. Seen some names in the other live that aren't in here and some that are here. Well, the problem is, well, I know I said that I was going to go take the stream down and bring it back up. You'd need to leave and come back. Okay, that's not a 1 hit point tree. The other was a 1 hit point tree. Now, that's another one I planted right there. Tagger Games, what's up? That's a 1 hit point tree. The 1 hit point wonder. Yep. 1 hit point tree. I got some money out of that. Yeah. All right. All right. I wonder if this is a 1 hit point tree. How much wood am I getting for that again? Only 46. So it's really just such a waste to even cut those down. But they get in your way, you know. Well, Michelle, it's because I started a stream on the new YouTube beta, and it failed miserably. And so I went back over to the, you know, old way of doing it. And so it probably is still showing that other one as live, but, you know, it's not. Okay, so our resources are here. I'm going to jump off and build my way up. And I got to count some things out. I think my frame... Okay, the frame didn't get destroyed for the horde, so we're good there. See what we have in there. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of rebar. And I'm 95 bulletproof glass. It's not ideal. It's not what I wanted to, you know, what I need, but it's okay. I don't need 2 nail guns. So let me figure out how we're going to do this. I'm going to have to turn these into plates. Wet concrete plate. Centered pole. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, what is there not to believe about it there? Because I don't know if I know what you're talking about. Tagger Games. I don't know if I'm following you there. So to make sure I did that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'd have to do the plates to reach out to it. Ooh, I hope that'll reach. Copy. Wait a minute. I selected the wrong plate, didn't I? It's plate centered. Okay. And that needs to come up one more. So we need to go centered. Plate. It should be touching, right? Okay, it's touching. It's very touching. That story, My Digital Paradise. All right, take care, man. Yeah, I don't really know a whole lot about it, right? I just set my settings appropriately and just left it at that. I don't know. I didn't read a whole lot into it. I just knew what my settings needed to be, and so I adjusted them that way. So I guess if we want this hallway to start, the best way would be, let me fill this in. Oh, that's not right. Okay, that looks nice and centered. Right? Didn't I do that right? Yeah, there's one there, and there's 1, 2. So 1, 2, space, 1, 2, space. We could do a window there, and we could do a little window there. Not that we really need a window. And then this is going to be bulletproof glass, curved, advanced placement. Well, it wants us to start on that side. Doggone it, we'll start on this side. Wait, did I? Oh, it did place it. It's just not showing up. All right, it looks all, there we go. Okay, and then we're going to go flat. Right here. Advanced. Yeah, boy, I hope someone, I hope we have some viewers show up tonight more so than, what we have, because I kind of goofed up trying those new settings. I knew it. Doggone it, I knew it. I should not have messed around with the whole beta thing. But they keep trying to force me into it, and I said, all right, it doesn't really matter tonight. We're just going to go with a solo stream, and let's just see what happens. And I'll try these new settings, and you all were saying that it looked very, very pixelated and not good at all. So, artifacting or whatever it was that you were saying. So I won't try that again, but until they absolutely force me to do it. I see chat moving here. What's up, John Wick? Dojo Star Fox. I'm trying to understand what you're saying there, but I think I missed something if you all are talking about something I did not see what it was that you're... Oh! Oh my! What the... What just happened? Why did all my glass fall off? Doggone it! We just wasted a lot of bulletproof glass, is what we did. It's supposed to be supported right here. It's, it can hold that, right? Surely it can hold that. I built this earlier on a test world, just a tiny little snippet of this thing, and it worked just fine. Why, what's up, Matt Bry, Terry? Why is it, why did it fall? Now it has me nervous. Like, I don't want to build another one because I don't want it to fall down. Doggone it. How are we going to get that to work now? We could do that, which was the original intention anyway, and do that, but that just means it's going to fall down here somewhere. If it's not really truly attaching to that, is it not attaching to this block? It looks like it's attached to that block. That is definitely attached. It's not below it, is it? Let me jump down and I can see for sure if it's that was no good. See, that looks attached to the concrete. Legend of JB. I know, bulletproof glass. That stuff's not easy to come by either. Well, it worked fine earlier. I built like a little 2 or 3 piece of this earlier, and it worked just beautifully. So I said, well, that's the way I want to do, because I wanted to see how it would look. You know, if it's something I would approve of, and it did. It looked all right. So I'm not really sure why that fell. We'll take this off our belt and go ahead and upgrade this right here, because that's going to attach. We're going to have one of these right there. I think I could have just gone simple placement on this and it would have been fine. Right there. Well, that would absolutely change the way that I have to do this if it doesn't work. What's up, 330? If I can't use DM to see the stability. How do you do that? How do you see stability with debug mode? Show stability? I mean, yeah, it looks beautiful. All right, there's all kinds of pretty green on the map now. Not really. It's kind of an ugly green. Why is there stability just spread out over there? All right, let's turn that off. And let's turn that off. Okay, we're getting all kinds of error messages here, and I don't know why, but oh well, it's fine. There, and probably because that never updated since the very first weekend. Oh, bright green is low stability? Wait, what? Or it's low threat. Red is bad. Green is good. Sean B, what up, man? I think I had gone over that in a previous alpha. Red was bad. Green was good. Green means go. Red means stop. I don't know. I need more caffeine. If this falls again, I'm going to be disappointed. Okay, it didn't fall again. But my only concern now is that it didn't fall because it's attached to this block and not attached to this one like it should be to hold it up. All right? I don't understand. It worked fine earlier. We're definitely going to run out of bulletproof glass here. So now that this is built, it'll be super simple. I can just copy rotation. Copy rotation. I have to be careful with placement, though, because this is a 3,000 block. It's a pretty healthy block. We're going to have to sit there and auger down, plus the fact of how long it takes to craft this stuff. Now, if it falls, it's because it's only attached to that block. Goliathan. Let's do that again. Let's do that whole debug mode and check the stability one more time. All right, why isn't it showing stability for the glass? Of course, this is solid because it's all super supported. But it's not showing the glass stability. Don't like that. I don't like that. All right, let me turn that off again. All the bright green is killing me here. All right, there we go. So we're going to copy this rotation. There it is. All right, going to change back to that. Going to copy that rotation. Surely it's attached to this block. This plate up under me. Okay, none of that fell. Edward Blake, what's up? But this is where it fell last time. This is where I'm getting nervous. Okay. Let's do a solid block here. Let's upgrade this solid block. And now, let's try it one more time. If it falls, doggone it, I'm going to be upset. Okay. Miss Zumba. All right. Okay, so let me jump down and take a look at it. Okay, that looks pretty good. You know, I'm gonna fancy it up here in just a moment, and I'm gonna blow your minds. Not really, but it's gonna look better. I gotta get some other things built though. So that's our prototype. I'm gonna upgrade this as it dries. I need to get all that up to reinforced concrete. It's probably all it needs to be. We'll do our entrance somewhere down there. I think all this is the way it's supposed to be. Once we get it painted, it'll look a lot better. Here's the new room down here. We'll have to get rid of some of that. I wonder if that's one of those 1 hit point trees. I bet it is. What do we want to bet here? No, it's a legitimate tree. It's still so like a 2 hit point tree. Jeff Kale. It's not a Grand Spartan stream if something doesn't go wrong. Well, that's, you know, we push it to the limit. One more time. We do like the Eagles did. We push it to the limit. That's what we're doing here. The Grand Spartan YouTube network. Pushing it to the limit. Push it to the limit. Okay, so I need to get this room set up here. This is what we need to get done next. I guess it'll look like very spacious if I get something like this. And we're going to have to put some way to get up top. I don't like ladders if I can help it. Maybe we do a set of stairs instead of ladders. I probably should have grabbed my cobblestone to save using the wet concrete. We're going to have to find where we're going to do this. Stairs are absolutely going to get in the way. They take too much space up, whereas a ladder is just a 1 block and zoop right up, you know? Hold the right arrow key. What does that do? I'm holding the right arrow key. What does that do? I don't know what you mean, man. You're confusicating me. Now, the PC specs are down below the stream, Ugar. The main support for crafting room to 100 pillar. It's bugging you? The main support for crafting room to 100 pillar. Are you talking about that thing right there? We're gonna close this in a little while. Is what we're gonna do. That's all gonna be enclosed. If this is what you're talking about, it won't be. I had a cool idea, something I could do with lighting. All right, something I could do with the lighting. I guess it'll work out for me. So there'd be that. There'd be that. I think as long as it'll work on this corner, it'll work on all corners. And then one right here, which would mean that we'd have one there. And space there. Space there. I was going to do like a light inside right there in each corner. You know, some type of a light. I just don't know what kind of light. Unless you're talking about that center. You're never going to see that, though. You're never going to see that. But up here, we got to figure out how we're going to do this. I'm liking the hallway over there. I'm liking what that's going to look like, but I'm really going to like it once I get the lighting done. So we got to go back to the base in a minute anyway, and we're going to have to get some sand in the forge. Now, this is a bigger hallway. You know, this is going to look like it's going to look like. And we can connect this same thing going that way also to another room over there. But this one's going to go to our horde base. And it's going to have a room at the end that you'll see how I'm going to make sure that the horde does not attack our base here. They're going to go over there. At least I hope it's going to work that way with what I'm going to do with it. Oh, the one in the center. Yeah. You probably won't see that if I do what I think I'm going to do. So right here is the decision I have to make, how to get to the second level. I could do, this is the center, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is the center, and all, you know, I could do the old standard, put a center pillar, which it probably needs it anyway with all the weight. And then we could do a ladder going up to the next level. I just think stairs are clunky in a small space like this. If we had a big 20 by 20 or 30 by 30 area, it'd be a little different. But I think because I'm kind of limited here. Yeah, Astronomy Mom, I was thinking about the lanterns like I did over in the other base. I think we'll just upgrade it now, and if we change our minds later, then we change our minds later. All right, let me do a ladder so I can get up there, because I need to get up there to get some power put up top. An external stairway from that level? I think it might mess up the looks of the base with what I had planned on the outside. You know, I don't know if that would look good or not. We'd have to do like I did on my castle build, because see, this way is gonna have a hallway that looks like that. Don't you hit that! Don't you hit that! Doggone it! Doggone wandering horde. Hey, how does the stream look now that we switch back to the old way? Is it back to the old way? I don't use those hatch elevators, Terry. I think they fixed that. You know, I hope they fixed that. That was so awful. That's something that's, you know, people think that's new. I had it on an alpha. It was either 14 or 15 base of mine that I did a preview for 10,000 subscribers. And it had been around since one of the very, very early alphas. The problem was back then is that it didn't just stop you at the top sometimes. It would eject you up into the air and you'd fall down and die. But, you know, eventually that kind of got fixed a little bit so that it didn't kill you. So there's this. Ice Kitten, what's up? Angled block idea. For the area you are filling in, maybe use angle blocks to shed more light around. Yeah. I just wanted to show you what my idea of what I wanted to do there. I don't know how we're going to do it yet. I just know I want to do some lighting down there. Right here, we're going to use these blocks right here. Like, oh, wait a minute. What did I do? I think I was going to go higher with it. Yeah. Okay. So I have to go higher. I have to go higher because there's going to be another room up here. This is going to be our generator room. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably need to go 5. Yeah, I knew I wouldn't make that. Copy. All right, 5 would be good. Same thing here. And a copy. All right, same here. We want to copy and make sure we get it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could get kind of creative here and do some glass, but this is going to be some electrical up here. But I got to get this done before I can get the lighting for my hallway done. And I'll show you my idea of what I was going to do with the lighting on the hallway. Let's see if you like it. Umas! Now, Railway, Eric Bourgeois! The Cobalt compound didn't have some of what I'm going to do to this base. It did not, sir. This specifically, and you'll see it when I get it done, what I'm talking about. But we also got to go pick some flowers at some point so we can get some paint going. So I can get this thing painted before we can't paint some areas anymore. Okay, in here I can pretty all that up later on with some kind of a fancy block or something. So I need a generator. I need some engines. I need to go grab my lights. And then, how could I do this? I almost need a double floor right here. I almost need a double floor right here and a double floor up there to hide the relays so the wires don't look all yucky. Maybe I could just bury it in the ground. Maybe that's what I could do. I don't know. But this is drying now. I'm going to get one more tier of this done before we go back to the base and grab the rest of our stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to plates. All right, cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen, that this thing does not fall down. It's got me nervous. Railway what? Well, that's part of the challenge, Mr. Unconcerned, is using your creativity to hide the wires, right? And that's not a big deal if you just use your brain a little bit instead of going with those mods that, you know, auto-magically, telepathically, however, sends the signal through the air. I like the challenge to hiding the wires to make it look good, nice and clean. You know, that's what I like. I enjoy that. I don't need a mod to do that for me. We'll figure out some cool, creative way. All right, so I need to go to the curved. I need to copy that. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Every block I place is just a clinch moment. And you know where I'm clinching, folks. All right, I'm going to put that there, this here. Gonna copy that. Okay. All right, no falls, no fallsies or whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Yes, sir, Mr. Railway. Yes, sir. Don't you sir me. I just did, man. Ugly Dan. Yeah, you should see the Cobalt compound and all of the... We had 1,000 spotlights on the Cobalt compound on Alpha 16. And I was very careful on how I ran all the wiring for that base. You know, it didn't look bad at all. Didn't look bad at all. I could do a double... Well, I'm not going to do a double floor. We'll just put a generator out here for the lighting, a generator in the ground on the other side for lighting, and we'll handle it that way. But I need to go get that stuff and bring it back over here. I only have 18 bulletproof glass left, so we're done anyway with all we can do with the bulletproof glass. Building a tube straight out of Logan's Run movie. Wait, Logan J. Hunter had a movie? I was not made aware of this, sir. Let's go put the sand in the forge and grab our lights so we can get the whole lighting thing going here. Going to use ramps for the honeycomb area to make the zombies jump. Wait, what, Gerbil? Ramps for the honeycomb area to make the zombies jump. No, we're gonna use our boombox horde base. We're just making a crafting base to attach to the horde base, so we're not having to ride back and forth. Oh, Ugly Dan, you like the sloppy wires running everywhere? Maybe I can get some sloppiness going for this, for you, Ugly Dan. We'll do a little sloppy slop on the wire build. Jump across there! I almost didn't make that and fell on my spikes again. Probably said some bad things you shouldn't say. We're still a little low on all of this. And the reason we can't make any more than the 4 is because of sand. Well, it takes... Okay, so 1 bulletproof glass. Stone is the least. Let's see, iron and lead. It takes less iron than it does lead, but it takes a large amount of both. So I don't think we're going to be able to get around it. I just think it is what it is, and we're just going to have to be patient and wait until we're able to, you know, pump out a whole bunch of it. At some point, though, I have a bunch of sand up here. That's almost a full stack of 6,000. We do have a full stack of 6,000 plus a little bit more. Let's go ahead and put it in the output. And the output, that way we know we have it. Oh, you know what's ready? Chili dogs. Yeah. You still get sick off of those, though. You still get sick off. I'm going to eat that. Hopefully I don't get the squirts. All right, our lighting is ready. 40 of those. So I'm really interested in this industrial light bulb to see how it looks. I don't think I like that, though. But we need a generator. And I thought for sure we had a generator. Yes, we have a generator. We got plenty of engines. I need a wire tool, which is over here. And maybe we could use regular glass blocks for some of it. I don't know. What's up, Mike? How you doing? So generator, gas, wire tool, blocks, and we're ready. Just, I'm going to have to come back, folks. There's no other way around it. I'm going to have to come back. Those forges are super slow. It almost makes me wonder if they're not working because I'm not over here. I think they are, though. And now I'm out of gas. I must have gone to the moon and back, huh? Well, I can tell you this, Ugly Dan. Out of all the testing I've done on warrior difficulty and above, and I think 330 can vouch for this, dart traps don't kill demo zombies, right? If you're going to play on anything above adventure, one of the simple difficulties, easy difficulties, dart traps aren't going to help you against demolisher zombies. You're fine on the day 14 horde, the day 21, maybe even 35 or 42, but once you get up to the demo zombies, they're just going to eat those darts and chew them up and spit them back out at you. You know, I had a base set up with 80 electric fence posts and 16 dart traps. 2 on each side of a 2 block. So I had right here and right here is a platform, and I had a dart trap here. Well, hold on. A dart trap here, doggone it, here and a here and here and here. So there's a dart trap there, getting them in the legs, a dart trap there, getting them in the head, and they're running this way. Sean and Mary! They're running this way, Sean and Mary. Thank you. Hype it up for Sean and Mary. $20 holla. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Really appreciate your support there. To the both of yous. Really appreciate that. Thank you. What's up, Minikin? Minikin, I apologize again for thinking you were someone else a while back. A comment that was made. Kyle. Railway nothing. What? What, sir? Oh, man. Don't let that bother you, sir. I need to stop it. All right. Okay. Hey! So if we're going to do it like we did it over there, you all are saying to use ramps. Rebar ramp. How can I do this to make it look all nice and cool, like the cool kids would do? Let's go to advanced. Right? Is this what you're talking about? I assume this is what you're talking about right here. Of course, this would need to be one of those inside corner thingamajiggies. Why don't we just go simple? And then this would need to be... Wait a minute, that's not right. Elizabeth, what up? Oh, you pushed the button, huh? See? See? Don't like that button so much now that it's come to haunt you. How many clicks till we get it right? Is that right? I feel like that's not right. It's not right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right. The bottom is right. Helios. Zevman, what's up? Thank you all for the hype. Thank you again, Sean and Mary, for the donation. Really appreciate that. It's not going to work out right. Not like I was thinking. Because, look, this block has to double for both sides. It has to double for that side and for this side. Ramona and the Ramonas. So maybe we could still use this idea right here and just have a ramp on the bottom and a ramp on the top. You know what I mean? And have the rest of it squared off. Because this block right here doubles on both sides also. There's simply not enough space for the two. So it's fine. It's fine. But if we're going to do that same thing, which I don't know if I like it so much now that I look at it, even if we fill it in, and I put a light right there, some kind of a light, I don't know if that's going to look good. You know what I mean? Like I just got a cool idea. We could use, let's do advanced placement. No, face, on face, right there. We could use that light right there. I bet that would look good. You know what I mean? This kind of little light right here. This little light of mine. I could use that one. Okay, well, we're going to get serious now because I want to get the actual lighting done for this. And the best way I could think to do it would be to come out here. So it's straight down below my feet. Maybe right there. Oh, doggone it. All right, let's test this out and you tell me what you think. And if you don't like it, I'm doing it anyway. I'm joking. Well, just tell me what you think. Oh, I think I should use 50 pillars, not poles. Free taco. Now, there'll be no need for a turret under this base. If we do anything, we'll put them up on poles to protect the base. All right, so we want to go 50 pillar, 50 pillar, 50 pillar. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're level with the bottom. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 9? Would 9 be too high? Okay, now we're going to go a half block. And jump over here. Please don't collapse. And put my glass blocks away until we can get the other glass blocks. Did I not? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see if I can ease down. I think I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to have to jump down and don't Break your leg, man. Large Vega. Okay, advanced placement. And this is going to provide the lighting inside the hallway without having lighting inside the hallway. All right. Batiba, what up? And it's very bright. It's very bright. I tested it before, and those lights are very bright. But now I think I almost need a full block going into a half block, and I can set a relay on top of the full block. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it on the other side. So I'm going out from this block, 1, 2, and then the third. 1, 2, and the third. Gonna auger that out. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna wait till it places. There it is. Gonna be patient. Gonna turn this to a pole. I think I went 9 on the other side. Okay, so the thing here is, if I go a solid block and then go half block, it may look a little clunkier, but I can stick a relay on the top of it. You know what I mean? Whoa! Hold on. Mrs. Spartans want to know if I'm streaming. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't break legs anymore. I don't break legs anymore. All right, let's go to half block. You know something? What, oh, we just had the day 70 horde. Okay, okay. I was just thinking, man, I haven't even checked that recently to see when the next horde is. I looked up and I was thinking, wait, 72, 70, maybe 77. So half block, let's jump down here. The half block would go there. See, the only reason I prefer the full block over the half block is that I could stick a relay right there. Yeah, Mrs. Spartan says it's not showing up live. She's like, she's tried to search for the stream. She's out right now. She's not home. And she said that the stream does not show up for her. She cannot see the stream. So I don't know what's up there. Why not a ramp or arch instead of a half block? I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess we can try that. Anything that'll, it'll stick to the bottom of it. We could even do one of these things. If we get the right rotation. Oh, we got to go advanced. Now I can't see what it looks like. It's all dark colored. All right, right there. You know what I mean? Something like that. And you'll understand why I have to do this. Hey! Once I get it all set up. Okay, so the generator sits up underneath here, and the generator will attach to a relay on top of it that you will never really see because it's way up in the air. You know what I mean? I could even cover it. I could cover it up or something. So that one looks better. I wish I had a relay on me, and then we could set the power up now. Yeah, I think it does look a little bit better than that one. Let's get this one down before... Oh, you know, I'm going to have to lose my light. I'm going to have to destroy the light. Can't pick this up, can you? Nah, can't pick it up. Well, that was a quick click. I had to go to your homepage. I know. It did not show up. Jensenka, how you doing? It did not show up. I could not find it anywhere when I searched for myself setting it up today with that whole new thing. Now, I could get pretty creative with this, and we could do something like a big round thingy with lights on both sides. Let's try this first, though. Let's just get this side done. Okay, so there's that, there's this, there's that, and there's this. We'll try it on this side so I don't mess anything up. We want to go that, I think. We're making a mushroom. We're making a mushroom. That way. And then we'd have to go back to this one right here. Let's go to simple placement and see if... No, it's actually advanced, isn't it? It's advanced placement. Because I'm standing on top, I can't do the face thing. Curly! I know, Curly, I know. I tried using YouTube Beta to go live today. I tried something new, and you see what happens, Curly. Doggone it. They got me live twice now. I cannot help it. I don't know how to fix that, how to stop it. It just is what it is until I finish the stream today. But hey, you know what's better than 1 Grand Spartan? 2 Grand Spartans. Oh my goodness. Lord help us all. There were 2. That's what Mrs. Spartan would say. Oh, help us. There are 2 Grand Spartans. Okay. There's that. And then there's that. And now we have successfully made a mushroom. But on this mushroom, I could put my little lights all over the place if I wanted to, because we got plenty of square footage here. Elvis did not die. He just moved to Austria or someplace. We could do a light there and a light there. Oh, I think I had it. I think I had it, and I clicked off of it. I got click happy. And then a light there, and then... I think that's right. Right there. Maybe. I don't know. Let's look at it from down below. Wait a minute. Something doesn't look right with that. Oh, they disappeared. You can't see them from very far off. Ugh, that's not good. Are they right? Yeah, they're... Oh, wait a minute. These are not right. They attached to the pole. That's why they didn't look right. Doggone it. Why won't it attach to the thingy right here? Oh, I had it. Talk on it. That's what it was. It was attached to the pole, not the block we want it to attach to. There it is. Now, same thing here. Uh-huh. Okay. So, our little skylight. We'll have a relay on top, right? Or we could have a relay on top of this in the center. You're not going to see it. What do you like, folks? Do you like the quad light right here on each side, or do you like just the single light every 5 blocks? You got to tell me. So 1 right here, or 2 right there. 1 or 2. Almost feels like I should have done a 100 pole up there instead of the other one. Something still doesn't quite feel right about the placement of these lights. I think that one's wrong too. It's attached to the pole and not to the, that one's attached to the pole and not to the doggone mushroom head. Oop. It is. Doggone it. How did I mess that up every time? I was sitting there looking right at it. I don't think I was high enough. This one will absolutely provide a tremendous amount of light, having the 4 lights. That one, not quite as much. So, boy, it's mixed. It's like 50-50 ones and twos. You know, maybe we could even do that one, but have the round piece on that side and the round piece on this side. We could have the round piece on both sides instead of having all 4 like that one. Let's see what it looks like at a distance. That one is kind of clunky, isn't it? It's kind of big. Abby, what's up? I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards 1. Let me show you what I was gonna do. If we do 1 or 2. You're not helping me here, folks. You're supposed to be overwhelmingly one way or the other. You can't all be 50-50 on this thing. You can be whatever you want to be. I'm just picking with you. You know what I mean? Something like that. Even though they disappear when I walk back here. They won't when I'm walking in the hallway, though. They'll definitely be in. So, all right, here we're going to go again. We're going to go again. I'm going to change it up, so you got to be paying attention. This is number 1. This is number 2. And the reason I have to do it this way is because I have to have a relay on the very tip top of it so that I can draw power from underground up there and hide the wire. So there's number 1, and then there's number 2, the mushroom. Super Mario Brothers. All right, so now we're getting more 1s. Except for Bob. Bob's got to be different with the 3. He doesn't like either one of them. Do you have any other suggestions? Yeah, tap out. I mean, the 2 would provide more light. It's kind of overkill, but that's just sort of what we do. What's up, John? Advance. And Jamie Pants just wants some pie to eat. Well, we could probably run back over to the base. Just join, but I go with 2. Like in gaming? Okay, well, how about this? How about this? All right, since we're getting all technical and detailed here with this thing, and before I spend too much more time on it, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of the wet block first. Well, you know, I bet if I destroyed the wet block here, it would all fall down. Hopefully it doesn't break my glass. Oh! Oh, man, I thought I was done for. Hey, that's kind of cool. The light stayed. We don't need anything holding up the lights except for the lack of gravity here in the world. I thought I was done for. I thought it was either going to break my leg or fall on my head and kill me. Okay, well, let's take these out. And we're going to do this right there so I can get over here without falling again. That was kind of fail. Okay, so we had that. How about if we have something like this? Because whatever we do, we're going to do it all the way down and all the way back over to the horde base. Dan Light, how does a number 3 look like? I don't know, Dan, what a number 3 looks like, sir. You get back to me if you figure that out. No, don't get back to me on that, Dan. So where are the half blocks at? They're right here. I'm going to do a simple placement. Now. Sound like a cow, didn't I? I didn't mean to sound like a cow. But we'd have to change the placement of the lights to something like that. Is that attached to the block even? If I fall off of this thing and break my doggone leg again. Oh, I'm on the... Wait, what? Get up there, man. See, they took the long light away from me. Shame on them for doing that. They took the long light away from me. It used to be so cool. I'm creating an option 3, Dan, right now for you. This is your option 3. So the long halogen light used to be the coolest part, or the coolest light. And this is the only one we have. I mean, I have the industrial light bulb. You know, like stick that in the center. Like that. Why can't I get up on this doggone glass? Jump up there. Oh, gosh, you son of a... We're going to have a whole heap of things to build our way up there because I keep falling. It's that silly glass. It doesn't want me to walk up the curved part of the glass. Almost did it again. So something like that. Let me upgrade that. Let me jump up here. Let me take this down. Okay. Wasn't there a light? Yes, there's a little light right there. This little light of mine. I'm gonna auger it down. Yeah, I didn't really think this through clearly, folks. The whole lighting thing. I was kind of waiting on your suggestions. How's that? Do you like that better? And we'll have 3 lights. Let's go up in there. Let's go up in there where we're going to be. And then you can see what it looks like from inside the base, the hallway. You know, so we're walking through the hallway. And there'll be a light right there. It'll be shining all bright like. If I had a relay, I'd go ahead and hook it up now so you can see what it looks like. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go. We got to go get some sand in the forge. And we'll make some electric relays. We need about 30 of them. We throw them in the old workbench and get those a crafting so we can get this. Yeah, so that's what a number 3 looks like right there, Bob or Dan. As you wish. You're digging. Don't dig it, man. It'll make it collapse. We've already done enough of that on this stream. But that's what it takes sometimes. You got to, you know, keep arguing it down until you get something you like, which we just did. Stephen Lewis. Yes, a lot of you missed that earlier with the analytics of 88% of all viewers watch on a mobile phone, 11.7% on a tablet, 0.2% on TV, and 0.1% on computer. So if you're watching on a computer, you are the vast minority, which is really weird. I'd have never imagined that, ever. All right, so the iron has smelted. Let's put this in. And once that starts melting down, we'll be golden. Well, maybe not golden, but we'll be good. And we need lead in this one. We'll let the clay smelt. I have a whole stack of lead right there. And this is going to be our second output of bulletproof glass when we get it going. But I'm hungry. I have not had dinner yet, folks. Shame on me. I know. I know. I wanted to, but I simply ran out of time. We're going to make a little bit more cement while we're here. Get some stone. Get whatever sand we have left out of here. Oh, that one's pumping it out. Concrete mix. Craft it. Crushed sand. Yeah, let's just make it. Let's just make it. We're going to need the sand anyway. We're going to need it at some point. And the iron in here. And that goes in there. And do a sort. John Shepard. Brandon Hill. understand it. It's hard for me to believe that statistic is right. Okay, so let's see here. Electrical wire relay. Forged iron and electrical parts. Easy enough. Electrical parts. We're down to 216. I never really had much of a use for those before. But this will be our only use. 100 and... Let's make 30. And 30 should hold us over 7 minutes. We only need one. We only need one. Let's stick that back in there. Do a sort. Boy, I'm sporting these chili dogs now. And that's making me hungry. I could eat a chili dog right now. Did you know if you hit bedrock, you get sand? Are you kidding me? Really? Yeah, well, I know. Any of you that are in here and you're chatting, you're not on a TV, right? Unless you have your phone in one hand. There's no way you could chat and watch me on the TV, I don't think. Maybe. Maybe you got some fancy smart TV with a keyboard or something. Let's just get 2 relays in case I make a boo-boo. You know how it works on this channel. We're most likely going to make some kind of a mistake. And we'll need a second one for backup. Yeah, you know, it doesn't list Xbox or PlayStation. That may fall under TV. Or, you know, there's not an other category, but it may fall under TV. What's up, AJ? I'm not going to the food channel. I simply said I was hungry. I didn't start talking about food. Though I do have some little Stouffer's beef pot pies in there that I'm going to throw in the microwave immediately following this stream. Yeah, that's going to be dinner. 2 of those and a little miniature apple pie to go along with it. Okay, so here would be a tricky spot too. Let's support this block. I like you very much. You're a great block. Not that kind of support. All right, I got to dig this out. Let me think of how I could do this. Ooh, how could I do this? That's going to have to be a block. That's going to have to be a block. That's going to have to be a block. All this is going to be concrete at some point. You know what I mean? It's all going to be concrete. So the ladder could go down here. If you're new to the channel, then you missed out on a lot of these techniques from the old... Oh, if it falls, I'm going to be very hurt. I'm going to be very hurt. Okay, and this could go... The relay is going to have to go right there. So we could do that. I'll put the relay right there so it's less distance to pull. 9, 10, 11. I'm going to have to build 12. I'm going to have to build stairs that can go up here, which is going to be very tricky. Okay, generator could go there. I went 1 too deep. I didn't need to go that deep with it. It's like real deep, man. All right, there's that. And Wandering Horde! Screamer! Doggone Screamer, son of a gun! Now we gotta defend our place before they destroy it. Don't do it. You won't do it, Big Mama. What you gonna do, Big Mama? Home run. Pop. Well, you get used to playing on insane, and this warrior difficulty is like easy mode. You just run up and boop, boop. Dead. I think I want the ladder right there is what I want. That's where I want the ladder. And then the generator can sit right here. Okay. Yeah, the booger lady doesn't like all the activity that we have currently going on over here. All right, just another challenge of the game. You know, the Fun Pimps wanted us to be creative on how we hook our wiring up to hide the wires. I get it. I dig it. That one doesn't matter. Okay, hopefully I have wood so I can make some ladders to get out of here. And I'm going to put my lights away, get the ladders on the belt. You know what? I can't do that, can I? I can just do that. Yeah, I don't even need ladders to go all the way down, do I? I can just right here and then jump up. That's all we need. That's all we need. Got what you need, man. All right, now my question is, if I remove these, is it going to fall? It did not fall. There's not much else holding it up other than itself. All right, let's put a little support right there. A little support right here. I'd eventually like all this to be concrete, you know. That right there. And then, yeah, we'll make all of this concrete out here too, probably at some point. So let me make a hatch. You don't want any doggone booger ladies getting down in your hole. It wouldn't be very pleasant. Well, that hatch looks out of place. That old wood, that old rickety wooden hatch there. Okay, so there's one relay, and now I gotta build some stairs, some fancy schmancy stairs that go all the way up there. This is where the challenge comes in, all right? So you might learn something here if you didn't already know this. When you're pulling a wire, I don't know if this is going to work or not, honestly. I really don't. Because this is a long pull. This is a long pull to pull it up to right here. All right, so let's get the relay. We'll figure out a way to make it work. I could even put it on the back if I had to, and we could definitely make it work. And I could put a little housing back there to hide it, but that might look a little awkward, a little weird. I hope I don't break my leg right here. I'm going to break my leg right here. Don't do it, man. Oh. Let's do a temporary ladder. That would be easier. Ladder. Maverick Worm, what up? Okay, before I build the stairs to go up there, let's just try the ladder method first. There, we got it. Because you can pull it 10, but you can only, you can stretch it 14, but you can only pull it 10. If that made sense, what I just said. Did that make sense, what I just said? Okay, okay. There's that. Now it's going to be a question of how good does it look with the wire draping from here to there and there to here. All right, let's switch our wire tool off. Let's get down. Once we paint that, it may not look bad, especially if I painted a dark color. You know, the cross beam, if I paint that a dark color, I think it'll look okay. So we didn't need to build the stairs after all. I was just able to build it doing this method here. And then we're going to do this number right here. And the ladder falls down and gets out of our way. All right, there we go. 2 minutes till horde time. Wait, what? Maybe in your game, sir. Not on mine. It looks kind of weird, almost like there's no glass right here, but this is bulletproof glass, you know? It's bulletproof glass. So that'll be a long hallway. We'll paint this some fancy color. I can turn my light off and I can turn that off. There we go. Looks like Christmas lights with the draping. Monica! Oh, Monica, I'm gonna have to auger it all down now. You just destroyed my soul with that comment. Oh, cookies are good. Demented CB, what's up? So we need to get some paint together so we can paint this thing and really see how it's going to look with the dark colored paint. Maybe it needs to be higher, but if I make it too much higher, it's not going to light this up right here. You know what I mean? Add relay to the middle of the top. If I add a relay to the middle and the top, there'll have to be a solid block in the middle right there. You know what I mean? There'll have to be a solid block because the half blocks, or we could do solid block all the way across. So what do you think? Do you think we need to take the half blocks down and go solid all the way across? Or do we just leave it like that? If I did solid block, I could put a relay up there. And the relay would go from here to right here to right here. And then all the wires are hidden completely. You know what I mean? There's no draping wire. The wires would be on the top, going straight down, all the way across. What do you think? Half block upside down, half blocks upside down from what they are now. Well, Mr. Beeswees, if you put the half blocks up here, then the light's going to be floating in air. You know what I mean? Because there's a half block difference. I like the Christmas look to it. Oh, we're not making a Christmas base. This is a doggone zombie apocalypse survival base. That's what this is. I don't want to be like Santa Claus decorating for Christmas time. I want to be decorating something that looks cool. We're just playing with some ideas here tonight. Matt Bryce says hide the wires. Lyman says he likes the relay idea. Some are saying it's fine as it is because you're just tired of seeing me goof with the lighting. But this is pretty crucial because, you know, whatever I do here is going to have to carry over all the way over there and all the way over there. You know what I mean? It's going to have to be, and we might even have to put a timer relay on here to control when it comes on and goes off because to save gas, depending on how I do the relays and all of that. I don't know. I mean, let's auger this down and check it out and see what this looks like. We're not painting it like the Christmas tree from Alpha 16, Jamie Pants. No, no, no. Not gonna do it. Flip it to being on top instead of down. I don't understand what you mean by the half blocks. So you're saying flip the half block so that it's like that right there? That's what you're saying? So then we get to stick the relay on it, but then the lights are going to float up in the air because this half area down here is considered a whole block, right? You can't attach the light to the bottom of that. You know what I mean? You follow what I'm saying? You can't attach the light to the bottom if you flip it to the top because that space is now occupied by this block. You see that white square? That white square represents how much space this block takes up. Lanterns surrounded by sheets. Then you can paint the sheets as you like. No power, no wires. Very bright. The Deadpool base was a tiny little hallway with electric fence posts and dart traps. This is the one Mrs. Spartan and I built together. Little red and black base. The little Deadpool base. G19, what's up? Watching an Apple TV. Type in Wi-Fi cell. Okay. Type in with cell. Gotcha. Welcome. Well, what does it take to make a lantern? It takes all that stuff to make a lantern, folks. That's a lot of stuff. It takes like pretty much everything I have. I think a Christmas base sounds adorable. Mike, you missed it then on Alpha 16. We absolutely did a big giant Christmas tree. We had like, I don't know, hundreds of lights on it and presents and all that stuff. So the lanterns are nice and they're bright and this and that and the other. But I don't know how those would look just a dangling from something, you know? What's up, Rich from the 6? How you doing, man? Welcome. Good to see you. Now I don't know what to do. But let me show you what I was going to do. I'll show you what I was going to do. Let's use these blocks because they'd be easier to auger down and I don't have to. Let me take this out. Good to hear, Rich. Good to hear, sir. Yeah, I was going to stop by there not too long ago in your Discord, but I don't know when you're streaming, when you're not, and all of that kind of stuff. So, I don't really like those lights. I don't know. I guess it's okay. But what I was going to do is do this and make it all super fancy. Like, we could do this right here. Concrete round corner. People, you're never satisfied. Donk on it. Oh, I couldn't do that because I have the relay right there. Like, are the street lights still in the game that sit on top of the flat? Nah, I don't think so. Lights, here are our options. Basic light bulb, industrial light bulb, industrial light, lantern, and a spotlight. And I don't want to use the spotlights. They're simply too bright. You know what I mean? They're too bright. So we have this also. But I can't use anything different on the corners because those are going to be, that's going to be holding a relay. Oh, thank you, Rich. I appreciate that, sir. Let me make some lanterns. Let's go make some, don't you fall down there. Let me go make some lanterns real quick, and then we'll try the lanterns. We'll hang a couple lanterns from up there, and maybe we don't even have to worry about the relays. We can do some fancy thing without it. I don't know. That's what we're going to do. What's up, Kyle? Yeah, I wish they had more options for lighting. You know, that's for doors and for lighting. No, the workbench would not have more because you can make you can show in your inventory what you can make, and it tells you need a workbench to make this, right? I can't make any of this except for the table candle, or a candle table in my inventory. Everything has to be made in a workbench, so I can see everything right there. Flip the half block vertical, Monica, but then there'd be a gap in between each half block when they attach going across. I guess you could do it like, well, it would still sort of look like a full block though if you stood it up vertically and sideways, you know what I mean? But they don't attach to each other. There's always that gap there. This is turning into the illumination stream. It is. It is. So here's a lantern. We already have one made. We already have one crafted. Yeah. And thank you for joining tonight, folks. I know it's not a scheduled stream. It's, we weren't supposed to stream today at Logan 3:30 and Eric could not make it. We're scheduled for tomorrow. We'll definitely be live tomorrow. But I wanted to get on here just for a short while and get some of this done and some of this planned out. So Friday night, we can just knock it out. So lantern. It takes pretty much everything, including my soul, to make one of these things. Let's do it. Let's make a few. I don't know how we're going to farm up enough materials to make one of these things or a bunch of these things. So there's lantern, electrical parts, headlights. How many headlights do we? We only have, oh yeah, here. Have plenty of headlights. Electrical parts, forged iron, duct tape, and oil. Oh man, it takes a lot of stuff.
Spartan!
Oh!
What is your profession?
Lascatris, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the stream. So out of all of that stuff, I can make 10. I can make 10. And it takes almost 8 minutes to make 10. Oh, I had 1,000 electrical parts right there. I didn't even see that. The one thing we'd be short on is going to be duct tape. That's the one thing we'll be very short on. I have 186 glue. What if you make the floor of the tube with arrow slits and place the lanterns under? I don't know. I don't think that would look good. Yeah. Sheets to enclose them to make the idea work cleanly. Okay. Nah, it's all good, Mr. Unconcerned. I don't want to use anything that's not in survival, you know, because other people will see it. You're a doggone cheating cheater. You know, we'll be breaking out Gamma Guy Red again, using your creative mode. He ain't playing legit. You know, I can hear it right now. I can hear all the haters coming in, and because we'll probably do a wait, whoa, what? What, oh, it's the sand. It's just the sand has to smelt down. Okay, we'll get this eventually. we're gonna get everything smelted eventually. And there's this one. It's smelting fine. All right. We need to get some more stone in there. Clay is starting to bump up a little bit. We'll just let that continue to smelt. So I need to make murky water. I need to go to a chem lab. We have one that has a little bit of wood in it. No. Glue. Another 88. And we need some more bottled murky water. I seriously have all this beer and I have no... What's up, Kenny Paul? I have no snowballs. I have all these bones left over. Hey, let's go find some water. Where's the closest water source to me? It's been a while since I've needed to get some water. Where's the closest water source? Ugh, really? All the way over there? There's seriously no water anywhere on this map except for close to the snow biome. Well, I guess that's not that far away. We have no extra jars. Got plenty of taters. Look at that. Plenty of those. All right, so we got the lanterns. While we're riding over there, let's stop by the base and try your idea out of lanterns and just see how they look before we go wasting too much resources on this thing. Too many resources. Make a 4x4, put it on the base, point the glass. Oh, turn headlights. Yeah. I guess that's plan B, Dan. That's plan B. In case things don't work out for us. Using the auger will take no time to get 1,000. 1,000. What are we looking for? 1,000 what now? Your gamma's 2 gamma. Well, I was up in the base. All right, I was up in the base. Oh boy, it lights up beautifully once we come over here. You know, I should probably use 100 pillars right here instead of the 50s, and it would match up better than the 50 pillars do. Whatever. You know what I mean? I think it would look better that way. I was just trying to find some cool solution for lighting that wasn't your standard run-of-the-mill lighting. Well, that one's done. I don't want to take the time to, do away with all of that. Let's do another one right here for an example. Now we'll use the lanterns for this one. This will be the lantern side. And we're going to use 100 pillars for this one also. Make a bucket, making an infinite water source. Yeah, I don't know. Half squares, cover it with glass or seal it. Can you put the lights inside the floor? Half squares and cover it with glass or ceiling. I don't think so. I don't know if I'm following what you're saying there, though. But welcome, 79 cold ice. You're as cold as ice. Okay, so this would be... All right, let me jump down. Please don't break your leg when you fall. All right, put this in there. 100 pillar. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Peasweeze, how are you today, man? A little surprise stream for you. You know? And we could actually get super creative with this because it won't matter what we put on the corner. You know what I mean? We could do this number right here. And the same thing over there. And we'll upgrade this. And we'll leave the bottom so we can just pull it out if it doesn't look right or we don't like it. Lantern. Ugh. Are you serious? I'm going to have to get down to do this. I don't think I can do it from up there. Alright, let's stick the miner's lantern on the bottom and see how it looks. I think that's in the center, right? Looks centered. Yeah, I got Mrs. Spartan checking up on me. She's like, I don't see you live. Thought you were going live tonight. Like, yeah, I'm live. She's like, I don't see it. That was a goof up from earlier. We're probably low on views tonight because of that mix up too. I'm sorry, you know, I was trying something new. And see, they disappear so quickly. I don't think I like the fact that there's these red looking thermos lights. There goes a wandering horde going by the base. So which one do you like better, folks? Those lights disappear right here. What am I, about 10 blocks away and they disappear? How far do these lights go? About the same distance, okay. So which one do you like better? I could put the relays on the top, shield them where you can't see them, and drop the relay down to the lights. You won't see the dangly wire. Or we got the lanterns down there. What do you think, Dangeresque? Needs a scoreboard. Well, Jackie, that is industrial right there. Those are the only lights you can craft for industrial. You got that one, this one, and that one. Unless you're in creative mode, these are the only light bulbs you can craft outside of the spotlight. And I don't want to use spotlights. Shamus, stagger lights among floor of the walkway. Come on. Really, my shotgun won't hit her from that far away? That's not that far away. Oh, to see how bright they really are? Yeah, I think these lights are brighter than those lights. You know what I mean? Of course, it's about to be daytime now anyway. Yeah, those light up a greater area right here than the mining light does, I believe. Well, you know, you don't need as many, but I think it would look very silly if I were to put one lantern in the center with this big giant thing going across the top of it. You know what I mean? I think it would look goofy if I just had one. This almost needs 3. I can't believe. Let me go into creative mode. light. See these lights right here? The fluorescent lights? It's a shame they did away with those. You can't buy those from a trader, can you? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. But these used to be my favorite, and they did away with those. Now we're stuck with these and that thing, you know, or a spotlight. All right, let me turn this mode off. Because I would have done a long line of them going all the way down or something. The first ones look better? Yeah, I think so too. I think those look really clunky right there because they're not meant to be used in that way. I don't think they look very good. That was a cool idea. It was worth exploring that option. Okay, well, if that's the case, we got to do away with this one completely. Let me go pick them up. I need to cancel what's crafting at the base. Now, the flaming barrel looked good on Castle Spartan back on Alpha 17. It's not going to look very good on a build like this. So I do like the 100 pillars. I don't think I'm going to do away with those, but I have to do away with the curved thingy right here. That ain't going to work because a relay can't sit on top of that. Monica, I've never seen that light at the trader before. I've never seen the industrial fluorescent light at the trader. Nah, no little dome light 29 sweep. See, these are the only lights you can craft in the game anymore. If you can buy those, though, I don't think they can be powered. They're just to stick up on the wall. Kind of like an open sign. Or not an open sign, but there's some kind of sign you can buy that you can't power it. You can't power it up. Yeah, they should put all of those. I don't understand why they took them out of the game. They were in the game on Alpha 16, you know? Yeah, I love those too. Well, it's not that, Orville. It's not people hating. It's just what looks good. And I agree. I don't really care for the way this whole thing looks, but just is what it is. We can do this number right here. So we'll put one there. And I guess we'll have to put one there. Let me get my wire tool out. Put those away. Get rebar on my belt. Get my wire tool. Disconnect. Disconnect. No, that was right. That was right. That one can go down there. It's going to be a little off center though. You know what I mean? But anyway, it is what it is. And then the relay to here. The relay to here. This one straight down. And this one going to that one. Okay, and then they show up a long ways away too. Even if the light itself doesn't show up, they show up. I just don't know if I like the whole square block up there. Man, I'm going to have to put some thought into that. You know, I'm going to have to think about this before our next solo stream and how I want that to look. So it looks a lot cleaner in the hallway now. It's not like you're going to always be outside looking at the thing, you know? But I think it would look better with the 100 pillars instead of the 50 pillars. Could you power them or still use them? Nah, now you can't power the POI lights. You know, you can't drag a power wire to those POI lights. So let me support this real quick. Hopefully that doesn't fall. I'm going to jump off of here, and I don't want to break my leg. There we go. That probably would hold up. You know what I mean? This would probably hold up without the rebar. Spotlight facing out in place of outer relays. Spotlights are so darn... Let's remove this and see if it'll fall. It doesn't fall, so we can just collapse this. They're so bright, and the light shines through blocks and stuff. You know, I'd rather not use those if I could help it, but we may have no choice. Okay. And now you see why I did the whole wire thing like I did, you know, right there. Looks kind of sweet. Okay, I think that's going to look better. You'll have to agree or disagree with me in chat, but I think this will look. This will be a better option for the pillars than the 50 pillars. 50 pillars are just too skinny with a big flat block sitting on top. You know, that looks a little better, I believe. What do you think? Give me a 1 for the 100 pillar and a 2 for the 50 pillar. 1 for the 100, 2 for the 50. 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go. Don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Mark Allen. Yeah, maybe. Soul Scythe. Still shows 2 streams, huh? Is there anyone in the other stream? Hello, people in the other stream. Yeah, I think the 1 looks better. We got a couple 2s in there. John likes JB and John and Dualcom like the 2 better. Just feels a little too skinny, and it feels like that 100 block sort of fits up in there a little more smoothly, or however you want to say that. Well, we'll go with the 1 then. Doggone it. Okay, hopefully that doesn't collapse. I'm going to build my way up there one more time. And timber. If he dies, he dies. Dan like with the number 3, man. What does a number 3 look like? You ever heard that commercial, Dan? So it's like, my number 2 doesn't look like a number 2. Is there such thing as a number 3? Have you ever heard that commercial come on the radio, Dan? It's like irritable bowel syndrome or some kind of thing that they're advertising medicine for. It's on ESPN radio, ESPN Talk Radio. I guess they figure the people that, you know, listen to that, they have number 2s that don't look like number 2s. I don't know. What is that? It's like a little old lady. My number 2s don't look like a number 2. Oh, I got another level for upgrading. Nice. There were 3 people in the other stream. Oh man, Honey Badger. I'm sorry. Yeah, follow my heart. Ba 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 ba. So the next trick would be, how do we get the relay power wire over to the next section? Do we do this every time? All the way down and all the way over to the horde base? Or I could pull a relay from here to there and then up. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Because this is all going to be concrete anyway. I could make a tunnel where this generator's at, going all the way down, right down there, right over there. And we can just put relays everywhere there's a light pole. You know what I mean? That's what we do. That's what we do. I think this will all look a lot better when we get it painted too, folks. You know, it just never looks quite right until you have things painted. And then it starts to come together. Almost fell. Broke my doggone leg again. I feel like we need to put something around those relays, you know. It's not going to look very good from inside the second floor of the base. Doggone it. You know what? I'm not even going back up there. The poles that hold the tube look too small now. The poles that hold the tube. Maybe we use 50 pillars for that then, Terry. Maybe we use 50 pillars for that. We'll get it right, right? We're going to get it right. Let me do this first, right? So nothing falls. We don't want any fallsies on here. Well, I can't put it there because I got to collapse that. Okay, so we do that. And now we do this. Well, let me get the top one and then we'll get the bottom one. Just so we don't run into any complications here. Well, I hope some of the other people that are over in the other stream figure that out. I'm sorry. It was a goof up on my part. I tried using the YouTube beta, and it let me down. Mono, what's up? Well, Honey Badger, if I did that, that wire is going to dip. It's going to dip down. Dive, dodge, duck, and dip. It's going to dip down all the way over to the other side, and that may not look very good. You know what I mean? May not look very good, so I don't know if we want to do it that way or not. I think it looked better if I just put a relay under each pillar on this side, and then we wouldn't have that to worry about. Okay, so someone said it didn't look good, so we're going to go simple placement. Now, another vote. Another vote. Do you vote for the poll at number 1? Or do you vote for the 50 pillar for number 2? So we got number 1 right here and number 2 right there. 1 or 2. Give it to me. Could let the tube hang from the lights. What's up, Noodle Show? Mark. So you all like number 2. I think that looks a little better. You were right. That was a good call. That was a good call with the big fat poles. The big fat pillars, the little pole just looked out of place. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll support it. We'll give it some support. But you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. You're a good pole. Once again, the wrong kind of support. A cross beam? You think a cross beam to hide that? I don't know. I don't know how a cross beam would work. I don't know if the wire dipped down below the cross beam or not. Maybe. Maybe not. Are you calling me fat, Mary? I happen to be in doggone really good shape, Mary. Now you're giving me a complex. I'm not going to stand under the light anymore. I'm not going to stand under there anymore. Get out of here. All right, there's that. Now, looks a little more modern-ish. I just wish there was a better way of doing the lighting. You know what I mean? I wish there was a better way of doing the lighting. I'm not satisfied with that. I'm not satisfied with that at all. But it is what it is. I kind of got to get over on the base and start working on that some more. I need to get my base moved over here. Just finished a Baconator. My goodness. You need to get that little pump out and attach it to your arteries in your heart, sir, and start pumping that sludge through. Yeah. I don't think dragging a wire from the relay up there to over there would look good, having a single wire going down. I think that may look bad. I think the hidden wire under... See, this is going to be all concrete all the way over there anyway, right? It's all going to be concrete, so... Kai the Fantastic. Can you hang walkway from the top without the extra columns? You mean hang this whole glass thing from up there? I don't think you could do that. I don't think it would hold the weight of all of this. So you got a plate right here, and you got, this is bulletproof glass, and bulletproof glass, and bulletproof glass, and bulletproof glass, and that bulletproof glass is a mass of 10. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There'd be a 70 mass. Well, how much is the concrete plate? How much does that weigh? All right, there'd be an 80 mass for each block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? That's a lot of mass to also say it's kind of supporting that block and those blocks as well. I don't think you could do that. Maybe paint it white or fluorescent yellow and it'll glow at night and won't need lights. Now, I don't think that's going to work. You think it's too many pillars now, Free Taco? It's too many pillars? The only other thing I could think of, folks, that we could try, if you think it's too many pillars, because it is looking a little cluttered now, is to stick a solid block in here. How could I do this? A solid block in there, going up underneath there. How could I do that and make it look good? What other shapes do we have? Let's go advanced. So many decisions. So many decisions. But we want it to look good. I could do solid block into that there. And then another solid block. All right, let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. This would be the only thing I know to do. Maybe half rounds upside down. All right, I hope this doesn't collapse, folks. I really hope it doesn't. Well, you know, just instead of hope, let's just prepare ourselves for a collapse and do this number right here for where I'm going to auger this out at. So I would need to be right here is the block that we're trying to take out, I think. Well, Bob, I hope those two viewers figure it out. I hope they figure it out and come on over here and join us on the real stream. You know, I really do. I feel bad, but there's nothing I can do about it at this point. Now, this is just an idea. Don't poop on me yet until you see what I'm going to do. Build my way up. Can I really not reach that from here? Come on. Oh, you know, I can't auger that down anyway. If I auger that down, we're going to have trouble. Trouble. All right, let's put this here like so. What about pipes and paint them? Yeah, I don't think you'd want to put the 100 pillars real close to it, though. You know what I mean? I don't think that would look good if you put the 100 pillars right smashed up against the glass. All right. Now, let's get rid of this. Hope for the best. Please don't fall down. Well, but you don't need them, but I don't want floating blocks, right? I don't want floating. I don't like the whole floaty thing. You know, I don't like that at all. I don't like the way that looks when people have floating bases and such. Okay, well, that would take the need out for... If we painted it some kind of cool color, connects. If we painted it some kind of cool color, it might look all right. And that removes the need for an extra pillar in the middle. What do you think? Do you like that? Or do you think there's an alternative? How about this? How about we do 100 pillar all the way across? 100 pillar. You know what I mean? Let's try that right here. Let's try that right here. Since we're all in on it, and doggone it, we're just going to do this thing. Let's do it all the way. Let's do a 100 pillar all the way across this time. So a solid block on the corners, which would be right there and there. And then a 100 pillar in the middle. I'm just trying to be abstract or different here, folks. Are you getting on me about Christmas stuff again? I'm not painting anything red and green. Fox, what's up? Well, thank you for making another stream. Good to have you here. Yeah, we had a little mix-up earlier. I apologize. A lot of people probably going to miss the stream tonight because it's listed twice, and I tried doing something different for a change, and it didn't work out. But it was worth a try. It was worth a shot. Well, Soul Sites, we want to get it right because whatever we do right here is going to carry on for a lot of blocks, right? We're going to be doing this for a long time, and we don't want to get to the end of it and then say, you know what, I don't like that after all. Let's just start back over because there'd be a lot to do to start back over. There's no other big solid block that I'd want to use, but I'll show you my idea right here. This is what I was thinking. It has to be a flat block on this side for it to connect to. Well, once I get it together, we'll take a vote on it. Oh, almost made a little boo-boo right here because I did not support this pillar. Support your local pillars, folks. Now, okay. So now, well, hold on. We have option number 1 is the 100 pillar. Option number 2 is the 50 with the square. So give me number 1, give me some 1s in chat for that, or 2s for that. And we'll look at it from down on all angles and around and so forth and so on. 1 is the 100 pillar, 2 is the 50 pillar. We're getting some 2s. So all the 2s are catching up with 1s. No. See, you all mostly are liking the 100 pillar. Ross Juke says on that 100 pillar, I like the connects look with the 50 pillars. I like them both. They're both fine. I don't know. Yeah, some more 2s. It's majority 1s, but I kind of like the 2s. I mean, we could always do this because it's gonna look. This is gonna extend all the way down to here, and then all the way down to about right here is where it's gonna stop. Right, so we got to do that all the way down. No, the 100 pillar shouldn't be floating. It should be touching up next to the bottom of that plate, right? Yeah. No, it ain't. It isn't floating, right? It's touching that bottom plate right there, just like a solid, because it's a full block. 100 pillar is a full block. So it's touching. I don't see a gap there. I don't see a gap there at all where the 100 pillar is actually touching it. Fernandez, what's up? Yeah, and it's connected out here if that's what you're talking about. Right? But it's absolutely touching right there. Well, how about this? Since some of you like both. Well, there's the Mrs. What if we did them this one and then this one and that one all the way down? We alternate. What if we alternated? You know what I mean? Christina? We just alternate them? Or we just go with number 3? Kyle. We go with number 3. Oh, man. Anod says it's all wrong. Why is it all wrong, Anod? Why? What did I do? Why is it all wrong? I mean, you could even really, with this solid block right here, we could get super creative. You could do like this. Let's go advanced. I'm kind of getting into the limitations of what I can do. Weight wise, we don't want to stress this thing out any more than we want, we have to. But you could do that number right there. You know what I mean? With this particular one. Or we could do 100 pillars with a solid in the middle and do that. You know what I mean? So it look like that. And like that on the other side if I upgraded it. And that would be your 3. That would be your 3. Arches would look better. Yeah, maybe. My little man I need to grow. I think I'm getting shorter. I think my little man on the game's getting shorter because I can't reach anything these days. Now the suggestion was this right here. Oh boy, now I gotta click a bajillion times to get it just right. How much is a bajillion, you may ask? Sit here for a little while longer and you'll find out. Something like that. You know what I mean? Makes it look a little more curvy. I had to lean into the mic for that. Curvy. I wish I had enough bulletproof glass and I could continue on to the next section. All right, let's support this one more time. And I'll give you one more alternative here. Since the round block does kind of stand out a little bit here. It's just like the cobalt compound where we put so much thought into it. But once we got the concept down, we just rolled with it. We just roll with it. Because as it is, it'll be a long time before I get enough bulletproof glass cooked up in the forges to continue this. We'll have a couple more hordes out of the way before we can finish this hallway. So we've got plenty of time to think about it and kind of slap it all together. But once we get the resources, we'll build this in an hour. We'll have that whole hallway all the way down and back across in an hour's time. Okay, so then there's that alternative also, the 100 pillar going into it. I feel like I like the 100 pillar a little better than I like the yeah, I could let Mrs. Spartan decide. Doggone it, Mary. I'm getting fatter and you're getting shorter? What? Come on now. Yeah, I kind of like the 100 pillar. It just feels like it is more, I don't know, something or another. Pattern it out. Yeah, I guess. And we could alternate or something. But now what I'm stuck with is this whole idea of up top. I don't like that, right? It doesn't feel right to me. I don't feel like it's gonna fit what we're doing here. It was just my first idea of how we could do lighting, but there's probably 1,000 ways you could do lighting. Right here, I could do this number. Okay. And coming down into the top, instead of a piece of glass, right here, I could do this. I'm just blowing up your little creative minds here tonight. Well, if you haven't seen it, folks, look down in the description below. You'll see the Grand Spartan base design. And if you've not seen Castle Spartan, you'll see what you all were responsible for in creating, Castle Spartan. Your votes are what decided how that base was built, on what blocks to use where, and so forth and so on. I even say that in the preview video. So let's forget about these, okay? Let's forget about these. Let's pretend, let's just say we don't need these outside pillars at all for the lighting. We stop them right there at that solid block. We could do the relay down the middle and have the lighting going down the middle. You know what I mean? And now that I look at it, so let me jump downstairs and see what it looks like down there. You know what I mean? So the solid block reaches down to right there. It's a shame we don't have those old school lights to put in there. I think that would support the weight. I think it would support the weight, that one cross beam. I believe it would. I'm not 100% positive about that. We'd have to upgrade everything up here to steel, possibly. But, and that could be our light. And just pretend that cross beam going left to right doesn't exist. I don't really like it going across like that. But maybe a solid thing like that. Now, you can't attach a light to here. You know what I mean? Look at what it does. It's a whole block away, because that's considered the block right there. So you couldn't attach the light inside. There are no street lamps, Terry. The lights we have are right here. Yeah, the basic light bulb, the industrial, and the industrial light bulb, and then a lantern and a spotlight. Those are the only lights available in survival mode, and I don't want to do this in creative. I kind of pride my builds on using all survival blocks, Boy, apparently it thinks humdinger is a bad word, ain't odd? Apparently it does. I would think you'd have to invert that block. Maverick, if you invert the block, it sits up. It's either going to be here. It's going to sit on the top of this block, or it's going to be up there. But in order to make this glass matte, can you even see that on stream? Can you see that there's a round piece of glass connected to that? I wish it looked like that all the way around. You know what I mean? I really do. We're going to eat our first chili dog here on the series. Fisher Price, my first chili dog. If I got the squirts after eating that, I was going to get angry. And we're going to drink a mineral water. Place the lights on the solid block on top of the pillar. I don't know if I understand what you're saying there. We're just looking for alternatives for lighting. The lighting is the one thing that's kind of holding me up right now. That's the one thing I don't like. I don't really like having all these relays up here. But if we had one single beam sort of going down, right there it would have to connect. Right here it would have to connect. It would have to connect every 5 blocks to hold the weight of the beam. Well, if you remove the plate, you can connect the light. No. You could. But then there's a gap there. You know what I mean? There's a gap there. So if we did that, you got that weird little gap. Maybe. Oh, there's a wandering horde. I was like, where did that tree? Why did it just collapse? Oh, it's the 1 hit point tree. You stay off of me, Big Mama. Man, they just fall over dead on this warrior difficulty, don't they? So if we did it that way and we were able to support a single... Well, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. All right, I'll tell you why it won't work right now. Because the whole reason it would have worked is because that block would have been supported by the plate underneath, which is being supported by all of this. That's what it is. All right. If you don't understand, I'll explain when I get up here. That's why it wouldn't work. So this pillar, imagine this doesn't exist, this cross piece. We take that out, just like we did down here. There's no cross piece. You'd have one single beam coming out all the way down, but every 5 blocks, like where you see that light and right here, the support would be done by this plate right here, is what would be holding the weight of it. And the holding the weight of that is down here, this beam that goes across. So we're counting on this one beam every 5 blocks to hold all of that beam and all of this. But if you didn't have that, it would just be a floating block, and it would just fall after you got out to about right through here somewhere. Remove the solid block the relay is on, and make a plate box with the relay inside. Yeah. It would not collapse. No, it would not collapse. But you'd have plates sticking out further than what the block does. But what I was proposing to do is putting a light underneath, like right here, underneath this block, and then underneath this block, and just having them going straight down the center. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's something we need to think about, though, how we can do this. Because I really do. I like the cross beam going across the bottom. I don't like the cross beam going across the top. I got an idea, folks. I think I just got an idea. Something we can do. All right, here's an alternative. I got it. Let me not stand on the block I'm augering this time. How about that? Ooh, whoa. I need to take this out. And take this out also. Wait, is that the plate or the solid? That's the solid block. Fernandez, I would think that the doggy would just get destroyed by a horde. You know what I mean? It's not going to collapse. Oh, it's going to collapse now. Oh, there's my light. Edit. How do you edit? What does that mean? Oh, I bet I can edit the color of it or something. You see what I mean? There's an edit button. Can you change the color of that? That would be awesome. Does anyone know what that edit is? Is that to change the color of the industrial? I just don't think the light from underneath. Oh, you can edit this too? Oh, we got to try that now, folks. We got to try that. I want to see. I want to see what that edit does. So what I was going to say is this. All right, check this out. I'm going to blow your minds. All right, we're going to get this on the side. Same thing we did before, right? But a light right there. You know what I mean? So we put one of those industrial lights right there. Or maybe we do a 50 pillar. Can I get over that? My little man is shrinking by the minute. Doggone it. He's getting smaller and smaller. Can't even jump over a silly block. And we can do this also. We can do a 50 pillar. It doesn't look as obtrusive. Is that the word that I'm looking for? Oh yeah, this can go away too. This needs to be glass. Whatever we decide, folks, we're going to be streamlining this baby. Come, I don't know, Friday or Sunday stream, whenever we get the resources all together. This thing is just going to be, like I said, 1 hour, maybe 2. We finish the whole thing. Just got to figure out what we want to do with it. Why can't I match the block up with the way I want to do it? I had it. I had it right there. Okay, there we go. So now let me get out of here so you can vote on this. Doggone it. A little short guy. So what do you think about that? Let's go down to the bottom. Take a look at it. So that could be our lighting, right? We have that. Trolley Stomper, I know, man. It's just something I've explained it too many times. So what do you think? That one, or just none at all? Oh yeah, I want to try one of these lights. Let's see what the edit button does on the lights. Light. Right there, lights. Okay, let's just stick one up on the wall. And let's connect the generator to the light. And let's hold down this button and go to edit. Wait, the edit does nothing. Why can't I edit? I'm not able to edit. Well, why is there an edit button? Does anyone know the answer to that? Oh well. Well, I think it certainly looks better. It may be ugly, but it certainly looks better than the way we had it before, with the solid block going all the way across with the wires and stuff. Well, we got to figure out a lighting solution for this place, though. We have to do that. Maybe we just don't have anything going up there at all. Maybe we just don't even worry about lighting. Maybe that's a whole thing that I shouldn't even be concerned about. You know what I mean? We spent all this time trying to figure out how to do lighting, and I don't think I can stick lights there, but let's go to advanced placement and see where I can stick these. Now it'll be more of a futuristic kind of base. I don't want to go with torches. You know what I mean? Maybe we just do lights on the bottom. I don't know. Maybe we do them on the side. Maybe we do the lights like on the sides, like right there. Right there. And right. My goodness, how many ways can you position that thing? All right, we do it like that. Okay. Yeah, you could put the lanterns on top of those blocks up there. I don't know how much it's actually lighting up if you did that, but you would never really see them. You know, you would never really see the lantern on top. But then also, is it going to light up? Is it going to light up if we put it up there? How far are you actually going to see that away from? It provides a little bit of light and kind of disappears. That's kind of cool, I guess. And what's up, you two? Yeah, I think you can change those lights. I don't know, though. Oh, edit works in creative mode and lets you change the color, temperature of light. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'd rather do it in standard mode. But that does light it up, folks. That does light it up. I don't know if I necessarily like that going across the top. I don't know if I necessarily like that going across the top, but it's going to be a long hallway. I'm going to run back. I'm going to let you all think about this a little bit, right? How we can go across the top and look okay. Yeah, I got big plans for this place, right? If you're new, if you haven't seen what we were doing, this is part of the hallway that leads over to our crafting room, or our forge room, you know, is what that'll be. And you all selected those blocks. Goyle came up with the 100-pillar idea right there the other night. It was a great idea. You all decided that block looked best in there. I kind of want to enclose this and put a light right in here. So we can auger this out later if it doesn't look right. But my idea was to put a bulb right in here. You know what I mean? Put a bulb right in there and have that on all sides. So go to ramp. But, you know, it's neat to have you all be a part of this. And you all get to decide, just like Castle Spartan. You all decided this could be my one early big build for Alpha 18. Kind of like we did Castle Spartan. But we get an earlier start on this one. No, I guess not. We're just more prepared this time. We're more prepared this time than we were last time for Castle Spartan. I didn't know that's what it was going to be until we did it. You know what I mean? So there'd be a light in each one of those. That was my idea and why I wanted to do that. I'll put a hatch right here from the inside with a generator down here. And whoops. Full block. I'll put a hatch right here with a generator, and we'll just run it'll be one of those industrial lights right here, the industrial light bulb, okay? And we'll stick it in there. We might actually go to creative mode if you can change the color of the light by going into creative mode. Let's try that real quick. Let's see what it looks like to go into a creative mode and edit the color of these lights. I'm curious now. You got me doggone curious by telling me that. And it's a shame that you can't do it in a regular mode. I think it's something they may implement eventually. It's their idea of what they wanted to do. All right, so I'm going into creative mode. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go edit, and there's nothing I can do. I cannot edit it. I am in creative mode. Yes. All right, let's go into debug mode. All right, we're in debug mode. No edit. So you can't edit that in creative or in debug mode. So let's CMDM, turn that off. Oh well, it was worth a try just to see, because if you can make it like green or blue or red or something. What are you doing, man? Over here trying to get some work done. Doggone it. The Last Jedi was only watching the fake stream for 2 minutes. Mark Allen. Concrete plates on top of the glass and place the lanterns on the concrete. Yeah, but it would show up then. You know what I mean? It would show up. We just got to figure out a cool way of doing this, folks. That I don't care for too much, what's up there. But the lantern does sit on top of that full block up there, and it hides it. So you can walk through the hallway, and you can't see it. I like that idea. Think about that before Friday's stream. You know what I mean? So I'm turning my light off, okay? There are no lights on. No lights on at all. Just walking through here. And you can see everything. You can even slightly see the glass right here, the curved glass a little bit. I don't know if you can see that on stream or not, but you don't really see the lanterns, but it provides light. How about if you put the lanterns on the bottom? That would look kind of goofy, though. That would look kind of goofy. I'm just kind of curious if it would work with the regular lights, the round industrial lights, if we stuck them up on the bottom, like right here. And right here. Industrial lights, not those lights. I can just pick those lights up. Now, how's that going to look? So if we have them on the bottom and on the top, how bright is that going to be? Oh, that's really bright. Wow. You know what I mean? Yeah, if I use plates, the lanterns will float. I don't want anything floating. I don't like floating stuff. All right, so there's that. So there's that. That's really... Oh, well, I do have this in my hand. Turn my light off. Okay, so there's no lights. And I think if we painted a nice little color, it'll look good also. You know what? You could also do one of those curve blocks up there for that. That would match the round to round a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know. We got to figure that out. Think about that before Friday. Maybe jump in your little test world. Maybe I'll jump in mine. And we'll think about some different way of doing that. Maybe from this point on up, it'll be 50 pillars instead of 100 pillars, because that's really big and bulky. But you know, something else I did and we haven't gone back to is by putting a light there and a light there. There's that option also. Having them on the sides going all the way down. Well, I got to run back to the base real quick. See, it all goes away when you go over here. You don't go far and they just despawn. They go away. Paint it lavender for soothing the zombies. Yeah. I'm sure that's gonna soothe them, sir. Might anger them. Like, lavender, destroy. You can't set the plate on top and something on... Oh, yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. I see what you're saying. So you could stick a plate every 5 blocks. And, I mean, the whole top could be plates. The whole top could be plates. You know what I mean? The whole top of that tube could be plates. And then we're kind of reverting back to, the... What's it called again? The blue base we did on Alpha 16. The big giant blue base with 1,000 spotlights and all. We're kind of reverting back to that if we do that. Because that's how I had it set up. My idea was to have it solid, solid glass. But, all right, there's another 89, right? That'll get us a little further along. And this one, what is it that we need? We need lead to smelt now. We got more clay than we need in that one, so that's good. Let's smelt that. Put the clay in our inventory. What does this one need more of? More sand and a little more lead. So next stream, we'll have to go into, do a bit of mining so that we can acquire more. Got more lanterns here. Got plenty of those. We're going to have to make more of those in internal level editor tool. Okay, as you wish. That's what it would be. That's what it would be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll wrap it up right here. When we come back on Friday for this series, I'm going to be working on that some more. We'll have a little bit more glass. We can get a couple more sections done, but I really want to get the crafting and forge room done so we can move all of this junk out of here and don't have to keep riding back and forth again. Are these mushrooms ready to pick? How fast do they grow? That was incredible how fast they grew. We just planted them. Have we seriously been live that long? Is my garden ready? The garden's ready again. How often does this stuff grow? Is it like every day or two? Wow. But folks, tomorrow night, I'm already losing my voice. Tomorrow night, going to be Logan, Eric, 330, and myself. We're gonna be streaming it up. I think we're taking on the next horde. And if you were there for the last horde and you saw how crazy it was for the first horde that we got, I don't know how this one's going to be, but it's going to be out of this world. And I think we're going to be trying to survive in a little POI somewhere. So there should be lots of shenanigans, we'll say. but that should be around 7 p.m. Eastern time. Stop by, say hi, join us for that. Boy, I'm saving up lots of taters and lots of, I need to plant these mushrooms though. Lots of corn, lots of super corn too. I think I can just eat the super corn the way it is. Yeah, stop by, check it out. We'll have a lot of fun tomorrow night. We'll be live for at least 2 or 3 hours, something like that. But thank you so much for hanging out here this evening. Really appreciate all the donations, all the thumbs up, and just being here and hanging out. Yeah, and suffering through that first little part of me trying to figure out the stream and get everything up and going. I'm going to continue the music that we started in with here. There we go. We'll do that. All right, folks. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Take care, everyone.